What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today we're going to be doing something a little different because we're going to be watching a video from a YouTube channel called Drumeo. The title of this one is The Megadeth Drummer Hears Mr. Brightside for the First Time. So I've actually never watched any videos from this channel before, but I have a really good friend who's a big fan of them. And he knows that I do, obviously music reactions, so he thought it'd be really cool if I did a reaction to one of these videos. And from what I can understand, at least, and the details are a little murky because he told me about this last week, but from what I can understand, obviously in this video it's going to be the Megadeth drummer, but he's going to be hearing Mr. Brightside for the very first time and without a drum track. And I guess he's going to be making up his own kind of drum track to it, and then hearing the actual song at the end. Again, I could be completely off on that, but either way, it sounded like it was going to be a lot of fun. Plus, I love Megadeth, so I think it's going to be really cool. Plus, I still remember Mr. Brightside because it was a big song that came out when I was in high school and was completely overplayed on radios. But despite that fact, it was still a really good song, and I'm really excited to see what he does with it. So we'll get into the video, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the video.
You would know by now.
Please. Do you know that song?
No, I don't.
I just have to say, this is blowing my mind right now. I'm so glad you don't know this song.
Let me put my gloves on for this. I'm Dirk Verburen from Megadeth. Mostly throughout my life, I have been playing all sorts of metal music. I listen to all kinds of different things. I grew up listening to a lot of pop and rap/hip hop and electronic music. Nowadays, I also listen to a lot of jazz and fusion, rock and roll, punk, you name it, all kinds of different things. Drumming-wise, what I mostly do is at least somewhat rock-related, so as much as I have studied jazz and enjoyed, I don't feel like I'm quite ready to be in a jazz trio, so if you guys are gonna play me a jazz song, I'm gonna run away.
Yeah, we'll load up the track, and yeah, you ready?
Let's do it.
Oh, it's gonna be so cool, man.
You would know by now.
Please.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Jealousy, turning snakes into the steam, swimming through sick.
That is so interesting. Sorry, but before we get into this, I will say, hearing that song again, because I haven't actually listened to that song in a long time, still a really good song. And again, hearing him, actually come up with the drum part for this, I think is going to be so cool because even though his genre is rock and this is, kind of like a rock, alternative song and all that, I still feel like, they're kind of under different umbrellas still. So to see where he goes with this, I think is going to be so cool and so interesting.
I just have to ask, do you know that song?
No, I don't. But
and to see his process,
I now have
cool
the
too.
song structure. So
I just have to say, this is blowing my mind right now.
what was
I'm
that?
so glad you don't know this
an
song.
iconic song.
No,
back
yeah,
in the
I
day.
don't. It's I wouldn't even know what band it is, to be honest. So I have no idea. I might have
That's
heard
cool,
it before.
actually.
I don't know because it sounds like something I might have heard before, but I definitely don't listen to this band or know this band very well. So
Well, we won't tell you what it is until
no,
the end, so.
don't. This might be fun for people to know. So I do this when I do session work in the studio, which I've done tons of. I've developed a method to just, when you listen to a song the first time,
Holy
just
cow.
count, name the parts, count the bars, and then at least, if anything, you have a structure. So in this case, that's all you need since there's no drums. I can make up my own, which, thank you guys, very generous of you. So me having at least the structure, I'm not saying I'm gonna maybe read this perfectly, but at least I'll have some idea of where I am and have a few of the accents on there, a few little things I noticed on the bass and the ending of the song and stuff. And So yeah, let's try this. I'm excited to try it. Let me put
And again, his process in this is so incredible because And obviously it's because he's a professional musician. I'm just someone who played trumpet back in high school. But man, to see his process after just hearing that song the one time, to be able to mark down everything like that, again, it makes me really interested to hear what he goes with, because I'm sure there are going to be a couple flubs in there because, again, he's only heard the song once. But again, just to see his process with this is so cool.
My gloves on for this.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now
I love how it's kind of like halftime, you know?
I just can't look, it's killing me. And taking control. Jealousy, turning sensitive.
Picking it up a little down like that. I'm sorry. I love that transition right there too. But again, just quick comment. I love this take, first of all. I love how it kind of started in halftime, and then once they started getting into the chorus and everything, kind of picked it up a little bit. I think that's really, really cool. And again, just goes to show you how important, and I know a lot of you guys know this, but how important that drum part actually is. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, again, because I'm sure a lot of us have heard this song so many times in the past. Like, we kind of know what the song sounds like, and we're kind of hearing that in our head. But to have a different kind of drum beat along with it, I think is really cool. And again, gives you a different perspective on the song as well. I wonder what this would be like to actually hear this song for the first time, but with this drum beat. Again, the fact that I've heard the song so many times, like as the original song, I feel gives me a different perspective, because the actual original song is still kind of playing in my head, despite the fact that it's a different drum part. But for someone who hasn't heard this song before, to hear it this way, it's got to be a completely different experience, and that's got to be cool as hell. But again, I love what he's doing with this. It's so cool. That transition is so awesome too. I'm glad I wasn't the only one who got taken back by that and
Missed
loved
the
that part.
ending, damn it.
That was awesome.
You're hired.
Right? You kidding me? That was incredible.
I was like, I know those 3 hits are coming somewhere, and I got a little sidetracked in my thing.
Totally understandable too. Dude, that was really, really awesome, man. I love that last part too. With the double bass there. That was really, really cool. Oh man. Dude, this was such a great rendition of the song. I can't wait to hear this last couple of minutes to hear his thoughts on it. And then they said they were gonna play it back with like the drum part. I'm super excited to kind of hear it. But again, man, that was really great because it really did kind of still kind of keep the I guess the character of the song, but again, him throwing his little touch in there too, like that double bass at the end and all that kind of stuff. I think it was really awesome. And man, this was really cool, man. I think I need to watch some more of these videos.
But yeah, anyway, yeah, that was fun.
That was great, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
Clearly your chart worked. One listen and one playthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing, that's like, it's like, I mean, I compare it to the instrument, like learning to pick up music quickly. If you can do that, if you can practice that, it can become a really useful tool if you want to be
and to get that in one
do
take
this as
too.
a job, because a lot of times there's no time. Like when you do session work, sometimes when I have really complex stuff, because I get asked to do some really crazy, sometimes I have to do like detailed charts, and really work at it before. In general, what I've learned is that there's usually not as much time to prepare as you'd like to. So if you go into it with the mindset of like, I'm just gonna do the best I can do with the time I have, it's usually a good place to start.
Do you want to hear the...
I love that. I gotta say, that is a great mentality to have. But again, what I want to say too is the fact that he got this in one take like that too, just like the first time, that's insane to me. That is truly insane to me, because I feel like to be able to do what he just did in that song, that would take a while. That would take multiple listens of the song, actual like detailed thought out plans of, what to play and everything like that. But dude just banged that out just so quickly. That is insane to me. That is just crazy.
Original?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I wish
What's
I had
this
that
band?
type of
Tell
talent.
me.
The band is The Killers.
Okay. Heard of them, yes.
The song is Mr. Brightside,
Okay.
which is a classic. And this is Ronnie Vannucci on drums. And we are definitely sending him your version of this once this is out.
As they should.
And we'll get Ronnie up here to play the original, and maybe we can mash them all up.
All right, sounds
That
good.
would be cool.
Ronnie, don't hate me. I did my best, man.
I think he'll dig it.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Okay, here's the original version. This is with the drum part in there.
This is gonna be awesome.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. Jealousy, turning snakes into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside.
Still a great song though. Overplayed, yes, but great song.
Yeah, man. Badass.
Yeah.
I have to say, I can see why it's a classic. Hearing it like now, like the whole thing. Yeah, it's a killer song. Killer song.
Yeah.
You walked
no
right
pun
into that
intended.
I
one.
did. No, I can totally see how that would rule on stage and how people would just go crazy. And great drum part, like
And that's why it was
very well,
overplayed.
very well balanced. And I know I hit the crash can at the same time as him at one point. I was like, yeah, I nailed one thing.
Nice.
But no, it was great drumming and very balanced and very tasteful and fills in the right place and super cool. Yeah, I love it, man. Love it. It's this was fun. So
I agree.
that was my best shot here on Here's a Song for the First Time,
best shot.
courtesy of Drumeo.
Come on
I
now.
hope I didn't let you guys down too much. I had fun doing this, and this is something that again, if you wanna have a gig playing an instrument, it's a good idea to get really to get some kind of technique going for you to learn songs fast and at least get
Great
the basic
advice.
hang of a song structure. Obviously, for us drummers, like having the song structure together, which I royally screwed up in the end when I missed the closing hits. it's an important thing. And also sight reading, whatever notes you take, or, you know, here's the thing, a lot of times they're not gonna have time to memorize everything you have to learn. So you need to have some kind of tricks, you know. I've even had charts on stage sometimes, and, you know, not my favorite thing to do, but I've been in that position, and when that's what you need, you do it. So anyways, this was great.
That was really, really great. That was super, super cool. And I see this one right here, hearing Linkin Park for the first time. That might be something we have to listen to too and watch at a certain point. But man, that was a really, really cool video. I will say though, oh man, the last thing that he said, giving that advice and everything, reminds me of stuff that like my old band conductor used to say to us back in high school. And honestly, the fact that I have to hear that from this man, that just kills me, because I didn't work that much in band. I was more interested in sports and everything. But lo and behold, here I am reacting to music and not sports. But regardless, though, this was such an awesome, awesome video. And this was so much fun, too. And I love the fact that they didn't even know that this was going to be his first time hearing it. I think that's really, really cool. But man, he absolutely killed the song. Again, the fact that he did that in one playthrough, absolutely insane. And like he said at the end there, hopefully, you know, what did he say? Hopefully I didn't disappoint you, or hopefully it was good enough. My Lord, man, that was... And those of you who are big Killers fans or big fans of Mr. Brightside, I'm sorry to say this, but honestly, his rendition, I feel, was a little bit better, and that was just off of one little performance there. But again, part of it is because... Again, I'm a big Megadeth fan, and obviously he's the drummer of Megadeth, and so I'm really kind of, I don't want to say predisposed to liking that more so than just the regular alternative rock that the Killers were, but I'm basically kind of saying that. But either way, though, again, I still really like this song. Again, I said it was overplayed a lot, and it really, really was back in the day. But really, all things considered, this was still a really, really great song. And honestly... I feel like he just made it better here. You know, but that was really, really cool. Again, I really love the concept of these videos, too. So I think we're going to be watching some more of these. If you guys like, of course. You guys let me know if you want me to watch some more of these. But honestly, the one with Linkin Park, I think is going to be really cool. Let me see. There are a couple others on the side. Chad Smith here's 30 Seconds to Mars for the first... Like, there are a lot of cool ones, I think. So it's going to be really awesome. If we want... You guys let me know. You want me to make this a series where we watch some more from Drumeo, guys let me know. But either way, I think this is a really cool video, and I'm really glad that I got a chance to watch this. I'm going to have to definitely thank my friend later. But thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. We'll see you guys next time.